Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of Paint Eagle's Foolcraft series. I'm Paint, and this is gonna be good. So, the last couple episodes have been decently long, and I want to try to keep this one a little bit shorter. So, to start out with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my ME system, and I think it's time we moved out of this dingy basement, and I'm going to move it up the elevator, up here, to this nice little room I've prepared. You can see I've done a little bit of building off camera, but I want to put the ME system up here. I'll probably keep my storage drawers downstairs for now at least. I'll just run a wire down to them. But yeah, I'm going to move this ME storage system, and then I will be right back when that's done. Alright, well, I got everything transferred over. Unfortunately, when I was transferring them, I ended up losing just one drive, but that was the only drive that had stuff on it. So I've had to go farm some wither heads and make some more nether stars, because it really was the only super important thing on there. So right now I'm on my last nether star that I want to make before I continue on to the next bit. Some of the things that were on there were just some conduits and a bunch of other random assorted stuff. But this works great. And bye-bye. So this thing keeps the bar from showing up, so I don't have to worry about that. And now I have all the nether stars that I need. Look at all this other stuff. So I get all these other loot bags. Probably open them at some point, but not right now. But I have nine nether stars, so I'm going to pop one into this nether star generator up here. And the greatest thing about these nether stars is they generate a lot of power, generating 4,000 RF per tick. But they do cause withering, and it looks like I'm just going to take this because I don't have any buckets on me for milk. Alright, now the next thing I want to do with this refined storage system is I want to get this going on auto crafting. So first thing I need for that is some cables. I got that. Let's put all this away. I don't need any of this anymore. I'm going to hold on to the nether stars for now. Alright, so I got my cables, and I need refined storage. Oh, this one, when I moved it, I didn't JEI synchronize. Here we go, JEI synchronized. So refined storage, I need, where are you? This thing? No. Let's see. I do want a pattern grid. So we need that. So let me just start by connecting these all up to power with cables. So that'll be step one. So this should power all of them. Should be. And let's see if I can get a pattern. Here we go, pattern grid. So I need a plain old grid. Ooh, I'm going to have to start from scratch on this one. Oh, you know what? I bet it had all of my circuits in there, all my processors in there too. Do I have any processors? No, I don't. Alright, well I'm going to get some of those cooking up then. So, diamond. Let's just, oh, come on. I have diamond. Why is this not showing them? Oh, only craftables. Okay. Diamond. Oh, maybe that's why it didn't show processor. Nope. So I'm only going to do 5 for right now. 5 of each level. Because in the future, I'm going to auto-craft them. We've set these up to auto-craft. So, gold and iron and silicon.
So
there's that. Iron. And then silicon. There we go. Let's just grab half a stack of that. So I can throw them all into here. Get these processing away. Or just throw it on the ground. There we go. Get these going. And then I can make the circuits that I need. So on top of that crafting grid, I need, let's see, here we go, the crafter. Duh. Alright, this is going to take a construction core and a destruction core. So once I have my basics, that'll be pretty easy to make. So let's see about, you're working out well. You're done. You're done. You're trying. I need some redstone for these. And I need to not place... Wow, I am making a mess right now. Okay. Let's grab some more, and redstone there and there. And I don't need all of it in here, so we'll just make what we need. Boom, boom, boom. You should be done with some more. Boom, boom. Take some of these out. There we go. Get that going up. This should make us the processors that we need to make our grids. Come on, you can do it. Alright, so let's start with the crafting grid. It's going to need a... What do we have? We're missing all of the processors, so... Oh man, gotta get these. Go crafting grid, construction core, and a destruction core, and 2 of these advanced processors. Is that what these are called? Improved processors. Then there we go. There's a grid. Now for this, you saw there was another part to this. We need a pattern. Fortunately, that's fairly easy to make. So, pattern. There we are. Okay. And I can just throw all of these right into... Looks like everything's getting done. Come on. Alright. Throw all of these right into here. Boom, boom, and... Where'd that pattern go? Here it is. Pattern. Oh, there it is. Alright, I want the pattern grid. I have my fluids grid. It shows me the fluids that we've got. Alright, now I also want the crafter next. So let's make that. So the crafter is going to need another construction core. And another destruction core, but no, I do have it. Alright. And then, can you make the crafter? Oh, we're short 1 advanced processor? Alright. Can make that pretty quick. Here we go. That's starting there. Plenty of these. There we go, pattern grid. Oh, there's my other processors. Let's see. Crafter. Oh, short 1. 1 quartz enriched iron. I know that it's... Here we are. 1 quartz enriched iron. Let's just make a stack of them. Alright. So crafter, and boom. We've got our crafter. So let's put everything in place. Pattern grid, right there. And the crafter, I want to put right behind this guy here. There we are. And he can hold all sorts of patterns so that when we want something crafted, it can be crafted. Let's put these away. And the first thing that I want patterns for are those circuits. So let's make patterns. Come on, okay. So I want 3, 1 for each level of circuit, 1 for the silicon, and then 3 more to actually make the circuit itself, because you need to press the piece, then make the circuit. 7 right there. Oh, you know what? To make this type, actually need this thing. So because of... Oh, this is the wrong place. Okay, here we go. This thing. So because of the fact that it needs to be processed, here we are. It needs to be processed and isn't just crafted straight, then we need to make this other item. The processing pattern encoder, because it needs to be processed. So now we can make this. There we are. And this doesn't need to be hooked up to the system at all. So I'll just stick this over here. Nah, now I'll put it next to it. There's no reason not to have it right here. Okay. So then you need to learn how to make the things that I need to make. So step 1 is, in order to make them, I need to get the recipes. So diamond, gold, and iron, and a silicon. And I can grab that as well. And I can tell you I need patterns. I got 5 because I used 2 in that recipe there. So I need to make 2 more. There we go. Alright. So say you turn into you. There we go. So I can stick this right into here. And I'll show you how all this works in just a minute. So then, come on. You, now I've got to make it, so I'll make it in here. So tell it what it all turns into. You turn into this. There's my next pattern. You turn into go. Trigger auto crafting programs. Okay, so alright, that's cool. Not sure if that was in there last time I played with it, but I didn't mess with it. But it seems like what that will do is, if I just want to keep a constant supply of something being made, I can just auto craft everything that's in there. So here we go, here's the next bit. You make that. Alright. So see, we got all 3 of these patterns in here. You can see that they make the silicon there, the improved processor, the advanced processor. So let's show it how to make the basic processor. That. Then I need redstone for the next set. I only want 1 redstone. If I can get one of each of the processors, I will be fantastic. Alright. And that is how that's made. Alright, so that's nice and easy. The next bit is a little bit more complicated, because this, we have to tell it what order to put things in. Because this crafter will put things in, I believe, it's top to bottom, in the order that it makes things. Why are you in there? Okay. So we have to tell it first goes diamond. Oh. 1 diamond, then 1 redstone, then 1 printed silicon. Makes an advanced processor. Then we can swap that out for gold one. Makes this the improved processor. And then we can swap this out for iron. Go. Makes a basic processor. We'll put that over there for now. Now, I can throw all 3 of these patterns in. There we go. Put all this away. Now, let's say we want a basic processor. Well, we've got 1 in there. But if we want more, let's say we want to make some more of these crafters. So each one takes 2 basic processors. So I want 3 more crafters. So I need 5 more basic processors. Let's make some more. There we go. And start. It says it needs to craft 9. There we go. Look at this. And it's going. So first it's throwing in what we've got. And I really should put some speed upgrades in this to make it go faster. But for right now, this is what we're going to do. Oh, and there's no way to take it out. So that is an issue. I believe we need an interface. Interface. Nope, we just need to pump it right back into the crafter. So for that, I want my conduits. Alright, I ran out, so I need to make some more. Alright. So, there we go. And what about a Yeta wrench? Did I lose that? No, I have it right here. Okay. So then I want you to extract from here, always active. We can make all these the same. Come on. There we go. Always active. Always active. And we'll tell it to pump it into this crafter here. Insert. Extract. Always active. Why are you not pumping out? Are you not properly set up to insert? Insert on green. Extracts always active on green. What's happening? Maybe it does need to go into something else. So refined storage has these crafters. Creative fluid storage, relay. I don't think that's right. Interface. This interface might be what we need. So, yep, that's it. So we need an importer and an exporter. Alright, let's get this right. So relay. Interface, that's what we need. Okay. So importer. And we don't have destruction core. So we are just going to mess up this the whole crafting of everything. Now I want an interface. Right, plain old interface. There we go. Destruction core. And then importer. Then I want an exporter, which needs a construction core. Go, exporter. Then I want a basic processor. Do I have any left? Nope. We could autocraft them if we had a relay or an interface. We could autocraft them. Let's see, and that doesn't show. I think there's a crafting. Let's see, grid. What do we have? Crafting grid. Pattern grid. We want, there should be one, crafting monitor. That's what I want. So crafting monitor will tell me, it's fluid grid, crafting monitor. This will tell me what's crafting, and it will, more importantly, let me cancel crafts if things get stuck. So I'll cancel all, pull that out, and now we can make an interface so that all of these things can go back into the system. So one there, there, and there, and we're making an interface, which means we don't need this. Then our interface, there we go, it's all done. So set to insert, there we go. Now all of this is going back into there. Yep. Toss all that into the system. Alright, now for this, I can hide it with some facades. Fantastic, look at that. Alright, well, I'm going to cook up a bunch more basic processors, because we ran through some. We got 7. I guess we only ran through 2. So let's see, I believe... I think there's a way to craft them... maybe not. Anyway, I will craft 2 of them. Come on, 2, start, go. This should automatically be doing all the different steps, and this right here will tell you what steps are going on. So right now you can see it's making the printed basic. Come on, there we go, basic processor. It's getting them done. Here we are. I don't need any of these anymore. Alright, now for crafters. So I want 3, 4, 5 of those. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 4 of those. Alright. And now to make the crafter, it looks like I need more of these machine casings. I can make 2. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to need to make some patterns to make all these things fairly quickly. So let's start with, there we go. I can make 1 crafter. And I'm just going to put the crafter, yeah, crafter's going to go on this wall here. We'll hook that up with a cable. cable. Alright, cable needs to be hooked up to there because this doesn't actually attach. So this is on, and now here I can tell it how to make a machine casing. Come on. Oh, I need to turn this to JEI synchronized. Frame? What is it called? Machine. Oh, it is casing. Okay. I guess I need more patterns. So let's just make well, I need more quartz enriched iron. See, so right in the beginning, everything's got to be done by hand. But then, when you get farther along, you just auto-craft things. It makes everything run so much faster and smoother. Alright. Come on. Pattern. There we go. Just make a couple of these. Go 22. That'll be a good start. It's definitely more than I can fit in this one crafter. So stick these. Oh, come on. You can't shift click them in or they go into the inventory. Okay, so we can make one machine casing. And then let's teach her how to make quartz enriched iron. Let's teach it how to make construction core. Here we go, construction core. And destruction core. Go. That's our first 4 items. Now from here, throw all these things back in. Actually, I'm going to teach it how to make a crafter. So I want one of these. And I'm going to teach you how to make a pattern too. There we go. Pattern, so you can make more of yourself. Oh, that's the monitor I clicked on there. There we go. Okay, so say I want to make 4 more crafters. Right here. Start, and it's making them. So it's got to make the processors here. So it'll run through all these steps, and they're slow, but that's alright. I wonder if refined storage has a facade. Do they have a cover of some sort? It doesn't look like it. Oh well, I can do something like chisels and bits, because this doesn't count as a full block. So chisels and bits can take over. See how this is coming? It's making 1 construction core, then 6 advanced processors. And all these things are being made. How are you coming along? Waiting for items. Ah, there we go. It's making all these things at once. So if I have more crafters, then I can load balance this and spread out what it happens. So it'll make maybe it'll make all the basics in these 2 and the circuits in these 2, and then we'll spread out the other things that it makes. So how are you coming along? It's coming. Let's speed this up a bit. So we'll throw 2 in here, 2 in here, and 2 in here. And while that's going, I'm going to teach it to make speed upgrades. So this thing, speed upgrade, sugar, redstone, and an upgrade. We teach it that. And then in here, not crafting monitor, and this thing, we got to teach it the next step. So we can throw this into here. And I need sugar. Well, it looks like I'm all out of sugar because I'm using it all for other things. Oh well, I will just have the upgrade in here for now. And alright, it used all those. What are you working on now? Making advanced processors and printed silicon. That's what's going now. Let's see, I'm just going to grab a piece of iron. Iron, yep. And we can skip one step in this crafting. It's still slow, but once we get some better sugar going, then everything will go a little bit better. Sleep real quick. Eat some more food. I really need to get food worked on. That's something I can work on right now, is I can build the parts for a kitchen, and then eventually, so I've got some plans for this area. This is my portal room over here that I made last time. So it'll go to spawn, and it'll go to the nether. I'll probably have something else here that goes somewhere else. Probably the end will be right there. This is going to be my main control room over here. And then I have space for 2 more rooms that go straight off. So those will be some more important rooms. Probably one room... probably one room will be a bedroom. And another room will be some sort of like a draconic room where I can do the draconic crafting. Oh, did it make all the crafters that I needed? Yeah, it looks like it finished. So crafters, we've got 4. So let's see how these all stack up. So 1, 2, come on, 3, and we'll spin these around. Go, they're all facing there. And you go right there. And you can take the patterns to craft things as well. But first, I want to load balance these. So, yeah, you 3. I'm going to go 2 here and 1 here. And then you, let's see. You and you. Oh, come on. Don't throw things. Are going in here. So now everything will be balanced a lot better. Well, I could make more crafters. I want to go grab sugar. Okay, anyway. So, storage rooms. One will be... Maybe I'll make a nice decorative bedroom. Maybe that'll be higher up in the tower. One will be a draconic crafting room. Probably have a draconic orb, energy orb, hanging in this room up pretty high. That'll look cool. I think down below, I'm going to be my power generation room down below. Off to the side on one of these, probably off this way here, I'm going to have all my drawers set up and have chickens set up somewhere too. And I'm going to make a thing that's a room of requirement for chickens. So the chickens are just proving themselves, and once they get to 10, 10, 10s, then they move on to the Hall of Glory chickens, and we'll have chickens there. But right now, I want to make these things, cooking for blockheads. So I need this book here. So I need to cook a book. Cooking for blockheads. Okay, so I just need to cook a book. So, book. Come on, I know I have... Oh, do I not have any of that anymore? Guess I don't have any paper. Nope, that was probably all on that drive that I lost, was all that stuff. So let's go make some more paper. And what about leather? Is there a good, easy way to make leather? Not really. There's a leather chicken. String and brown. I'll just go find a cow. So I'm going to go get some sugarcane to make paper, and leather to make a book, and I will be back in just a minute. Alright, I found the leather and sugar cane. Fortunately, I have farms already set up for these kind of things. So, came back and I set this up with a crafter as well. So now I can throw smelting recipes into here and it'll smelt up. So say I want to be able to autocraft Conduit Binder. Well, I can, let's put it here. Conduit Binder is made from binder composite, is made like that. So I got a recipe for 8 binder composite. I can go right in there. And then if I want, let's just make one real quick. Start this up. So Conduit Binder makes 2 for every 1 that's smelted. So I can just grab one of these and one of these, and I can tell it that when you smelt one of that, you don't get 64. You get 2. So you just steal a pattern from here real quick. There we go. Pattern. So 1 binder composite makes 2 Conduit Binder. Throw that into there. So now if I ever need to make Conduit Binder, I can just have it auto-crafted really nicely and easily. Alright. So now I want to get on to that cooking for blockheads thing. Here we go. There's obviously a lot more stuff that needs to be made for food, but right now we have the kitchen set up. So when we start making food things, we can throw them into the kitchen and we'll be able to see all the different foods that we can make right here. So, thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure in Foolcraft. I'm Paint Eagle, and have a fantastic day.